21. Conjunctions. A conjunction is a word that joins other words, phrases, clauses, or sentences as Rohit and Mohit are brothers. She is at home or in the garden. The man is young but weak. He is hard-working as well as intelligent. Ritik learned to drive and to repair cars. The bold words in the above sentences help in joining words or phrases. They are all conjunctions. Kinds of conjunctions. There are two kinds of conjunctions, coordinating and subordinating. Coordinating conjunction. Look at the bold conjunctions in the following sentences. Men and women had gathered in large numbers at the meeting. He spoke loudly and clearly. She wore black and white beads. In sentence 1, the conjunction and joins two nouns, men and women. In sentence 2, it joins two adverbs, loudly and clearly. In sentence 3, it joins two adjectives, black and white. Conjunctions like and are called coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions join two grammatical units of the same kind, that is, noun and noun, adverb and adverb, adjective and adjective, etc. Some more examples of the use of coordinating conjunctions joining grammatical units. The frog can live in water and on land. Two adverbial units. He wanted to come and to speak to me. Two verbs. Boys who don't attend the test and who don't send in a proper leave letter will be fined. Two subordinate clauses. He opened the basket and out came a big cobra. Two main or principal clauses. Here is a list of some other coordinating conjunctions and sentences to illustrate their use. Or, give me a pen or a pencil. He must obey my order or be prepared for dismissal. For, I want to go home, for I have to go out of station. But, I wrote to him, but he didn't reply. Still, he worked hard till he couldn't get a first class. Yet, he is rich, yet he is unhappy. So, the patient's condition became bad, so we took him to hospital. Otherwise, you should go by taxi, otherwise you may miss the train. Nor, he has not come to see me, nor has he sent me a message. Neither, he has not come to see me, neither has he given me a ring. As well as Ram, as well as his brother, is studying medicine. Subordinating conjunctions. A conjunction that joins a clause to another clause on which it depends is called a subordinating conjunction. Look at these sentences. I didn't think that he would come. Tell me where you have put my watch. He was not told why he was arrested. The boy wanted to know how birds fly. We were shocked when we heard the news. The bold words in the sentences above are conjunctions which help to connect subordinate clauses to main clauses. They are therefore called subordinating conjunctions. Here is a list of other subordinating conjunctions with sentences to illustrate their use. Though, although. Though, although we invited him personally, he didn't come. Since. Since he was suffering from fever, he couldn't take the examination. After. The train started after the engine was repaired. Till, until. No one left the hall till until the singing of the national anthem was over. as do as you are told, because the match was postponed because the ground was covered with water. Before we reached the station before the train arrived. Then he writes better than he speaks. If if you drop it, it will break. Unless I won't go to the wedding unless I am invited. Similarly, while, whether, lest, in case, so that, as if, as long as soon as. Note: the subordinating conjunctions are sometimes put at the beginning of the sentence as done in some of the examples above, that is, when the clauses they introduce are put at the beginning. There are several kinds of subordinating conjunctions, each kind depending on its meaning. Time: after, before, since, till, until, when, whenever, as soon as long as, no sooner than. Examples: stay here till I return. You can use my car as long as you require. No sooner did he reach the station than the train left. Wait here until he comes. Many things have changed since you left the city. Place: where, wherever, whither, whence. Examples: you can go where, wherever you like. Follow him whither he goes. Purpose: that, so that, in order that, lest. Examples: play well so that you may win. Walk fast lest you should be late. He worked hard in order that he might succeed. We eat that we cause and result: as, because, for, since, so, therefore, consequently, as a result, so that. Example: as he is ill, he won't attend the meeting. Because she succeeded because she worked hard. For you must leave, for it is already late. Since you wish it, it will be done. So he was afraid of being late, so he ran. Therefore it was raining. We, therefore, could not play the match. Consequently, he did not work hard and consequently he failed. So that I was so tired that I fell asleep at once. Comparison: so as than. Examples: as you are as tall as your brother. So as she is not so intelligent as her sister. Than this doll is more beautiful than that. Contrast: but, yet, still, however, while, whereas, on the contrary, on the other hand. Examples: but she is good at arithmetic but very weak in algebra. Yet he is poor, yet he is happy. Still they played well, still they could not win the match. However, he was at school today. However, his brother was not. Whereas she did not waste a single moment, whereas her brother played the whole day. Condition: if, in case, unless, provided. Examples: if you work hard, you will win a scholarship. Provided I shall lend you the money provided you promise to return in a month. In case the train comes in time, we'll miss it. Alternative choices: or, either, or, neither nor, alternatively. Examples: or, keep quiet or leave the room. Either or, My uncle will visit us either tomorrow or next week. Neither nor. He knows neither Hindi nor English. Alternatively, we could take the bus or alternatively go by train. Particularizing, namely, for example, for instance, notably, particularly, in fact. Examples, namely, there was one boy who was absent, namely Kunal. For example, Japan, for example, has two languages. For instance, I mean a man like John, for instance. Notably, there are many famous Indian writers in English, notably Malk Raj, Anand, R. K. Narayan, Raja Rao and Vikram Seth. In fact, he did not consult me on this point. In fact, he did not even see me yesterday. Enumeration. First, second, third, firstly, secondly, thirdly, next, lastly, finally. Examples. This book has three main merits. Firstly, it is written according to the syllabus. Secondly, the presentation of the subject matter is clear. Thirdly, there are ample exercises. Finally, I would like to say that urgent steps are needed to check traffic violations. Summation. To conclude, in conclusion, to sum up, to summarize. Examples. To conclude, it is an excellent book on the subject. To sum up. To sum up, computers have revolutionized every walk of life. Concession. Although, but, though, even though, however, yet, despite, in spite of. Examples. Although, though, even though she was stopped to buy a toy, she did. Though he won the first prize, though we had not expected it. Even though. Even though I did not understand a word, I kept smiling. Note: though is less formal than although and can come at the end of a sentence, as it's not useful, it's pretty though. Even though is stronger form of although. However, we all tried our best, however, we lost the game. But I am not a native of the city, but I have lived here ever since I was a child of 3. Yet, all the passengers were killed in the accident, yet a child survived. Despite, in spite of the difference in their ages, they were good friends. In spite of, in spite of, despite his poor health, he was always cheerful.